0530 hours. Firebase Scorpion. A forgotten outpost on 23 Marines.
Sergeant Marcus Chen saw them first on radar. 5th contacts. Moving fast. Too fast for infantry.
He grabbed his binoculars, praying he was wrong. He wasn't.
An entire armored division. T-90 main battle tanks. BTR-82 infantry carrier.
They were the target. Chen hit the alarm. Every Marine knew what it meant. This wasn't a drill. This was a last stand.
Private Collins, 19 years old, loaded his AT-4 launcher. He'd only fired one in training. Now he'd have to make it count.
Radio operator Diaz sent a distress call.
Any station, this is Scorpion Actual. Enemy armed barbital. We need immediate air support.
Static. Nothing but static. The nearest fighter squadron was 40 minutes out. They had maybe 10.
The enemy tanks spread into attack formation, turrets rotating, range 3 kilometers. The Marines could hear the diesel engines now. Chen chambered a round, his rifle against 50 tanks. Suicidal. But Marines don't run. The first round screamed overhead, a ranging shot. The second one wouldn't miss.
Watchtower 2 vanished in a fireball. 3 Marines gone in an instant.
The Marines fired back. Small arms against armor. Pointless. Defiant.
Collins lined up his shot. 1 AT-4. One chance. He whispered a prayer and squeezed.
Direct hit. The T-90 shuddered and kept coming. Reactive armor had absorbed it. Collins had nothing left.
Chen, grab the handset.
Reaper, we are danger close. Enemy armor is on top of us.
Copy that, Scorpion. Tell your boys to get their heads down. Vega's co-pilot gunner brought up the TAD's targeting system. Thermal imagery painted the battlefield. 50 enemy vehicles. 23 friendly heat signatures. Light them up.
With pleasure, ma'am.
The Apaches crested the ridge like 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. The Marines saw them first. A ragged cheer went up from the outpost. They weren't alone anymore.
The enemy tank commander saw them too. She knew what was coming. She screamed into her radio to scatter. Too late!
Reaper 1-1 picked up the first Hellfire. AGM-114R. 17 pounds of high Longbow. Laser guided.
Flight time, 8 seconds. The tank crew never saw it coming.
Impact. The T-90's turret launched 15 feet into the air. Ammunition cooked off. The crew didn't suffer. Vega's wingman opened up. 16 Hellfire missiles in the first salvo. The sky filled with smoke trails. Tanks exploded like a string of firecrackers. 1, 3, 7, 12. The enemy formation disintegrated. Enemy BTRs broke formation, trying to scatter. Vega's gunner tracked a fleeing carrier. Running won't save you. He triggered the M230 chain gun. 30mm high explosive rounds, 600 per minute. The BTR came apart like tinfoil. From the outpost, the Marines watched in stunned silence. This wasn't air support. This was divine intervention.
An enemy artillery piece rotated its gun skyward. Big mistake. Reaper 1-3 saw it.
Hellfire to the ammunition bay. The explosion was so massive, Chen felt the shockwave a kilometer away.
In 90 seconds, the Apaches had destroyed 27 vehicles. But the battle wasn't over.
The survivors regrouped. Enemy air defense systems came online. ZSU-23-4 mobile anti-air...
Round snap past her canopy. Too close. Her threat receiver screamed. A missile launch!
Reaper 1-4 popped flares. Blazing magnesium scattered across the sky. The missile took the bait, detonating harmlessly.
Vega made the call. Reapers, weapons free on air defense. Suppress and destroy.
Reaper 1-2 dove in, firing Hydra rockets, 70mm.
19 in the pod, all of them screaming downward. The ZSU vanished in a ripple of explosions. No more anti-aircraft fire from that sector.
The Apaches worked in pairs. One drew fire, the other flanked. Textbook hunter-killer tactics.
A T-90 fired its main gun at Reaper 1-3. The round passed so close it rocked the helicopter. The pilot's voice was ice.
My turn.
He hovered, lined up, and fired 2 Hellfires. Both missiles hit within a second of each other. The tank didn't just explode, it disintegrated.
The Marines were cheering now, shouting at every kill. Collins was crying and laughing at the same time.
Chen got on the radio.
Reaper 1-1, we're marking targets with smoke. Enemy command vehicle, eastern sector.
Good copy, Scorpion. I see green smoke. We'll take it from here.
Vega came in low, fast, and mean. The command vehicle tried to run. Useless.
Hellfire strike. The enemy lost their command and control. No orders, no coordination, just chaos. The remaining enemy vehicles broke. Some retreated, some surrendered, some just stopped, crews abandoning their armor.
Vega could have hunted them down. She didn't. Let them run. They'll tell the story.
The 4 Apaches circled the outpost like guardian angels. The threat was eliminated. Total time, 7 minutes.
43 enemy vehicles destroyed. 7 surrendered. The armored division ceased to exist.
Scorpion.
Actual. Reaper flight.
Threat neutralized. How copy? Just doing our job, Marine. Glad we got here in time. Reaper flight, RTB. Return to base.
Fire-based Scorpion had survived. 3 KIA. 7 wounded. Against an armored division, they'd held.
Collins sat in the dust, hands shaking. He'd seen death. He'd cheated it. He'd never be 19 again. Diaz treated the wounded. His hands were steady now. The adrenaline was fading, replaced by exhaustion.
Chen walked among his Marines. Every face was precious now. Every name mattered. They'd bled together. That bond was eternal.
He looked at the burning enemy armor. A graveyard of steel. Men had died there too. The American flag still flew over Scorpion. Torn. Scorned.
By 0800 hours, reinforcements arrived. Medevac took the wounded. Engineers fortified the position. Scorpion wouldn't fall.
Intelligence officers picked through the wreckage. The enemy's attack wasn't random. It was coordinated, deliberate. This was a test.
At Central Command, generals studied the battle. 1 outpost, 4 helicopters. They'd stopped an invasion before it started.
Back at base, Vega's Apache touched down. Ground crew swarmed it. 16 Hellfire missiles expended. 3,000 rounds of 30mm.
She debriefed with her crew. Every shot analyzed. Every decision questioned.
That's how you stay alive. That's how you get better.
The gun camera footage was uploaded. 43 confirmed kills, 0 civilian casualties, 0 friendly fire. Textbook.
Reaper flight received commendations. Distinguished Flying Cross. Air Medal with Valor. The Marines of Scorpion got Purple Hearts and Bronze Stars. Chen wrote letters to the families of the fallen. Hardest thing he'd ever done. 3 mothers would get a flag and a hole in their hearts. They held a service at Scorpion. 3 rifles, 3 helmets, 3 pairs of boots. Until Valhalla, brothers!
Above them, stars appeared. Indifferent, eternal. The universe didn't care about their back.
At Fort Rucker, flight school instructors added it to the curriculum. This is what the Apache was built for. This is why we train.
The enemy learned a lesson too. American air power wasn't just technology. It was will. It was skill. It was absolute.
The AH-64 Apache. 30 years of combat proven. Tank killer. Troop saver. Legend.
6 months later, Chen met Vega at a ceremony. No words needed. She'd saved his life.
Firebase Scorpion still stands. Bigger now, stronger. A reminder that some lines don't get crossed. Not on our watch.
And somewhere, right now, an Apache is airborne, watching, waiting, ready.